Hi, I'm Andy,
Hi, I'm Kirsten.
and this is Stronger, Fitter, Faster. Hello, I'm Andy and I'm running Manchester Marathon,
I'm Kirsten, I'm running London.
and this is our weekly review. We are week 14 now, which for me, I think it's for you as well, it's the end of our big marathon block. So we always do a big block where we do the biggest mileage, normally in March. Most people call it Monster March for a reason. And that's because of the miles we do. So my training review this week, I've had a good week this week. I did an easy run, just 40 minutes on Monday just to recover. I then coached at my local running club, Fairlands Valley Spartans, as you can see. And absolutely. And I did 6 lots of 5 minutes of intervals there. So they were roughly marathon paced. So it's quite nice to be able to just get that pace ingrained and the rhythm ingrained in my running stride, which was nice. On what did I do on Thursday? On Thursday, I did a speed session. I did 4x400 meters hard. Then I did a 1 mile float where I met you halfway around that mile. And then I did another 4x400 meters hard again. So quite an intense session. And to be fair, I wanted to do it because it was one I did in the last marathon block 2 years ago, and I managed to get a bit of a twinge after that. So I wanted to make sure that wasn't in my head going into this race day, and all good. Friday, nice easy 5k, which was quite nice. The sun was out from memory, and it was just nice to get out. And on Sunday, we went and did a really nice 20-mile road race.
We did.
I say a road race, I did it at marathon, well not marathon pace, it was an easy run for me. So I did it, I tried to hold round about 4-hour marathon pace, so 9:05s. We managed to do that. We were meant to be running at 9 minutes 30s. That didn't happen, unfortunately. So we went a little bit faster than planned, but actually it was manageable. I came in 3:02, which was quite nice. On top of that, I did a couple of strength sessions, just to keep the strength present. And yeah, all in all, it's been quite a good week. What about you, Cass?
Yeah, so I started my week, I've been starting my Monday with a walk. After the long miles on the Sunday, that works a bit better for me, 30-minute walk rather than running. So I've been sticking to that. Tuesday I did 6 times 5-minute intervals, which was quite nice, wasn't too bad. And then I've added now an easy 5k on a Wednesday instead, just to get more mileage, because as we're saying, we need to up the mileage each week. So to get a little bit extra in, I've been doing a very easy 5k on the Wednesday. And then on Thursday, somehow I managed to get 12 times 400s and not just a simple eight of them as you had.
I technically did 12 times 400, but one set of 400s was just a nice mile float, because I'm 1 week ahead of you.
Yeah, anyway, I did 12 of them in a row, which was quite tough. Wasn't easy holding pace, and I think actually that Thursday it was quite windy, so I had places where I had to work hard to stay on my pace, which was okay. Been going to the gym as normal, just keeping it lighter, and yeah, then we did Oakley on Sunday, so I'm really happy. I got a
That's
PB.
a nice hoodie you're wearing.
So you don't get a medal, but you get this lovely hoodie. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, there you go. Nice hoodie. Different colour each year, so might have to go back next year to see if it's a nicer one.
Yeah. I ran with one of the race organisers, and she actually said they're getting a little bit concerned now because they've got all the cheap colours for hoodies have now been used up over the last few years. So they're having to buy expensive hoodies. So it is a worthwhile race to enter.
Yeah, really nice. So I'm really happy. I got a PB, so I came in at 2 hours 59, so just under 3, and like that 3-minute improvement from the one I did in Essex. So while it was easy for him, my pace was similar to his, but I had to work a bit harder at it. So but quite happy all in all. So yeah, good week.
And while we're at it, if you want to have a read about how Oakley is organised and how it's actually what we felt at the race, we put a race report up on our website.
Yeah.
So the website's andypryor-pt.co.uk, but the web address is also in the description for this show. So I'll make sure I put a link to that so you can actually click in there nice and easy if you want to do a 20-mile race next year, if you are marathon training next year.
One to look at.
It'll definitely be a good race. It's a little bit close, but just right for London and Milton Keynes, which are our local races. But for Manchester, it's probably a week late, and for Brighton, it'll be too close because that'll only be 2 weeks out from Brighton. But it is a good race. It is a nice race to do. Things I would personally do different this last week. I would have run the 20 miles a little bit slower. I have to admit, I got dragged along. We were chatting, and it was a nice Sunday run, and we were pacing probably half a minute a mile too fast for what we should have been doing, and that's ill discipline on my part. I did try to tell people with me we were running too fast, and we just kept chatting. They ignored me, yeah. So we just had a really nice social run. So it was good, lots of fun and banter on it, but I would have probably done that a little bit slower. Sleep-wise, I'm probably not getting enough sleep. It's been quite disturbed the last few weeks. Not sure why. Can't put my finger on it. So I just need to work out what's going on there. Just so the next 3 weeks, I get good quality sleep, because that's really important for taper. What about yourself, Cass?
Yeah, I think sleep seems to. I don't know why we're struggling a bit with sleep, because we do go to bed early, mostly. So. But otherwise, no, I don't think I would have changed anything. I quite enjoyed what I did last week. And I tested out my new hydration vest, actually, which I'm glad I did, because one thing to note is I don't really want to overfill them. So I just got a camelback one where the water sits at the front. Normally I have one at the back. I do love it. I think it's great. But when you have them really full, it feels a bit strange. So, yeah, maybe adjust that a little bit.
Yeah.
So.
And that could be the weight distribution, because what's good is she's trying it now a month out.
And I'm glad I did that this Sunday. So
if you've got 2 pouches on either side of the vest, as you empty one, the weight distribution is going to affect you slightly. So it's just worth playing with that and just testing it. My pack is in the centre of my back, so that when I drain it, it's always the centre of my back. So the weight will differ, but actually how it sits and how it affects my posture and movement won't really affect it too much. So it's something to do. This is really when you need to practice. So if you are doing it for the first time, practice.
Or if you get something new, if you get a new piece of kit, or something that you want to wear on race day, try it out now. Definitely.
Yeah, whatever you do, don't go to Expo and then wear it the next day.
See everything you like.
Not a good strategy. But apart from that, we've done the big miles.
Well, yeah, I've got a little bit of a longer run than you next weekend.
Well, you're a week behind.
I'm a week behind.
Week behind, yeah. I get to have a lay-in when she's running.
Well, you won't, but...
No, well, there we go. That tells you my story, doesn't it? Anyway, hope you've had a good week. Hope you've enjoyed watching. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. It really does help us when you do that. If you've got any questions about taper that we can answer in the next few weeks, again, just pop them in the show notes below, and then we can actually help you with that as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all for this week. Thank you for listening.
Have a great week.